My first career was in health club management, and this was about the time we'd quit running out of towels at the front desk because most had lessened their resolve, returned to old schedules and habits, or quit altogether on that get healthy goal for the new year. Hello, my name is Dr. Stacy Reuille-Dupont, and today let's talk about making changes that stick this year rather than playing with a deficit mindset. As we move through the transition between ending one year and starting the next, it is a time of transformation for many of us. Although so many people use this time to create resolutions of change, I thought it might be more fitting to talk about transformation instead. Resolution connotes building resolve to fight what I don't want in my life. This is a deficit orientation and often leads many of us down the road of feeling stuck in what is missing rather than excited about what we want. So as a result, most New Year's resolutioners are done and they throw in the towel by February 14th. So rather than thinking about the changes you want to make as though something is wrong or broken, not working, or a problem, let's switch that mindset to looking at what you have moved through and set our sights on what you want. This small shift has big results because instead of focusing on that downer negative vibe of what isn't working for you, we're going to plan for what you want to happen. Similar to planning a trip. You aren't there yet. You're not sure how it'll go. You don't know what you'll actually do when you get there, but you do know where you are going, what you want to do, and have the mindset focused on fun that you'll have, the adventures you'll experience, and the joy you'll feel when you're on the trip. Let's do the same for your life. So right now, take a moment and close your eyes. Start to see yourself 6 months from now. 6 months is about 25 weeks. In 25 weeks, you could be up or down 25 pounds, depending on your goals. In 25 weeks, you could have read about 1,700 pages if you focus reading on 10 pages a day most days. In 25 weeks, you could have taken a couple of long weekend trips or even a few week-long vacations if you can figure out your timing. In 25 weeks, you could have mastered a new recipe or 100 words in a new language. The list is endless. 25 weeks is not that long if you break it down. You can create a pretty cool shift in your life if you get clear about what you want. 25 weeks is going to go by regardless of what you do or not. So why not reach that 25-week mark knowing you did what you wanted to do, or at least gave it a good shot? Even if you don't make it 100%, you're going to be closer to your goal than you are right now, and you'll have learned a lot about yourself. You might even figure out that the dream you have for 6 months from now isn't actually what you want, and that is invaluable. Just imagine how much energy you would free up if you knew this thing you kept thinking about isn't what you really want to keep thinking about. So pretty cool either way. Now let's look at shifting from what's wrong to what you want. To do this, we are going to use the word and concept of transformation. Notice how this word feels as you say it, think it, and focus on it. Take a sidebar with me now, which my kids would call a mom lecture. Notice I did not compare what is not wanted, using the word resolution to give context and meaning while defining what we want, which is transformation, in my orientation a moment ago. Now notice how the word resolution feels in your body. I don't know about you, but for me, transformation gives me an uplifted feeling. It brings excitement and a sense of fun. Resolution brings heaviness and a sense of duty, a feeling that I will be slogging through some difficult things to get somewhere or make something happen. This distinction is very important. From a somatic psychology point of view, this feeling of expansion, lightness, and joy is always superior to the feelings of contraction, constriction, and fear. When I'm working with clients processing very difficult things, we are always looking for the somatic experience of expansion and openness. It does not mean that it's easy or awesome, but openness means we are on the right track for what needs to be done right now. It is the guidepost to creating the life you want rather than staying stuck in what has happened to you or what you don't want. So let's leave that little lecture behind and come back to our goals and back to the word transformation. A quick definition of transformation is in process. We are acting and practicing being different. This requires we assess our lives, determine what is missing, but instead of focusing on what is not working, we orient to what we want. This process sets us up to focus on good stuff, rewards of acting, accomplishment of being a better version of ourselves, happier emotions we will experience, and actions we will need to take to make our desires happen rather than what we are taking away. An example I often use in my office is alcohol use. When working with people who want to quit or decrease drinking habits, we want to focus on being sober rather than not drinking. Can you hear and feel the difference? Brains focus on subjects. So just saying I'm sober today gives a place of focus and intention. Saying I'm not drinking just keeps us focused on drinking. Thus, it will be a lot harder to change and shift neurology towards what is wanted, sobriety, and leave behind what is not, drinking, because the mental resources for change are really building the current neurology to focus on what we want to stop. A quick plug. I know, I'm sorry, but I've had a number of people reach out and ask about eliminating addictive behaviors. These are anything you do obsessively and compulsively to check out of your current situation. So stay tuned and subscribe now to be the first to see this new content in the new year. And start creating the life you want by having more choices instead of being controlled by repetitive habits external to you that make you feel locked into the moment. Okay, back to the point. The idea that we want our neurology focused on what we are building is a key factor in creating the life you want. This is the premise behind what we focus on grows. It grows because we focus on a topic, we are reinforcing a neurological pattern. As we do this, physiological processes build to keep the neurology quick and efficient. And after all, our brains just really care about keeping the species alive in the easiest way possible. Brains like efficiency. As we start the new year, let's make ourselves better humans without telling ourselves we are broken or unfixable. So here's 3 steps to your metamorphosis. Number 1, determine what it is you do not want anymore. Maybe it's a long-held habit or belief. By taking a moment to assess where you are currently and what you're unhappy with, you will have options for what you want to be different. We want to get clear, but not spend too much time here. Number 2, determine your direction. In every situation, we have many choices. We do not always like the choices in front of us. However, you always have a choice. So as you determine what you will transform, allow yourself some time to choose best choices for you based on your current situation and desired direction. Number 3, outline your plan. It is in this step that we define how we will be different once our transformation is complete. We want to vision the big goal, break it into smaller steps, and consider the challenges and obstacles to making this change. Spend some time focused on how you will emotionally feel when things are different. This is a very important step. Emotions are an intelligent system that set up our physiology to know something. When we allow ourselves opportunity to feel what our future will be, we are shifting our neurology towards change. This makes habit change much easier, and it allows us to focus on our process with less struggle. So remember, what we do repeatedly is just a habit, and habits can be changed. Here's to the process of feeling like the best version of you, the most vibrant you can be, and feeling adventurous, getting to that new vision of your future self. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share with your favorite people. Those clicks and likes really help me help more people. As always, if you feel like making life change is overwhelming, you can check out more content to create a life you love using psychology and physiology on my blog at stacyRD.com, or check out the amazing professionals I work with in our integrative psychology clinic, Studio B.Life, to book your first appointment to your transformation. So thanks for taking the first step to picking yourself up and working towards your transformation. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your transformation and make a great day happen. Be well.